I've got a triple take. £32 in ounces. Welcome back to Linear Fisheries. Well, you join me back down on Brasenose 2 on the Linear Fisheries complex. Now, after having a really good walk around this morning, I've managed to get a bucket in peg 8, so the right hand side of the point, which commands quite a lot of water into sort of the bowl area and sort of the channel area as it comes in. So all that's left for me to do now is get all of this set up, get the rods out, and hopefully catch a few fish. Now, it's looking promising. The gentleman that was in here did manage to winkle out a couple. So let's see what we can make happen over sort of the next 2. If I'm lucky, I've got an extra night, 3 nights. So let's see what we can do. Well, I've had a good lead about, and sort of 30 wraps is what we've come up with at the moment. Anything shorter than that, it's just a bit choddy and weedy, and I don't want to be fishing in that one. It's smelly weed. So we're at 30 wraps in the silt. I think what we're going to do is bait up that spot and still watch the water. I'm more than happy to throw zigs, bags, just out there on their own as singles, because normally that's what gets you out of trouble on here and nicks you that extra bonus fish, so you're not leaving with a blank. So we're going to keep all of our options open on this session. Let's get some bait mixed up, let's get that out at 30 wraps and just see how this session goes. Well, that is me now fishing. That's 2 rods nice and tight on a baited spot of 30 wraps and 10 spoms over the top of just the cell crumb, the cell 10 millers, some cell response pellets, a tin of corn, and then you've got the spod and PVA pellets, which are a mixture of 2 to 3 mil up to 5 mil. A couple of them have gone in. Yeah, happy with the bait, happy with the rods. I'm going to keep the 1 rod roaming, the zig. Pretty confident this time of year with fish moving up and down the water columns, and they're moving quite a lot in this lake. So I've seen a fish show quite long, so it's a promising sign that they are within the area. So all we can do now is sit back and wait, watch the water, and hopefully something will happen. And then, yeah, if the fish start showing me where they are, I'm more than happy to pull my rods off that baited spot. I've only put 10 spoms out, but I think it's most probably the best area that I've found here. And all we've got to do now is sit back and wait. So I'm going to have some food and hopefully see you all with a fish very soon. Well, we have the first carp of the session, and check that one out. 27 pound, 4 ounces, and yeah, just caught me out the blue. Just sat there having a chat with a friend, the bailiff turned up and off the rod rips. So I didn't get much footage of this one, but it's a promising sign. That came off the yellow pop-up with maggots on the baited spot at 30 wraps. So I think what we might do is put all 3 on that spot and just see what happens. But yeah, what a way to start this session. Right, gonna slip this one back, get the spoms out. I haven't done that yet, and I normally would do, so yeah, right, mega. Well, after that fish, I'm just going to make a quick tactical change. As I've taken the hook out of the fish, I've noticed that the pop-up that I was using has been whittled down quite a bit by the crayfish. So still going to stick with the yellow. That's just a plastic ESP yellow boilie imitation. and I've got sort of the same but just a little bit a darker colour on that. So yeah, we're going to stick to the plastics just so I know that I'm fishing, because what I don't want to do is have the rod out there for a good couple of hours and then it's not fishing because the crayfish has just taken the pop-up off. So yeah, I'm going to swap these over quickly, get the rods back out, but it's looking promising for a few fish, that's for sure.
Hell yeah, you just put that out. Fucking hell. They're moving.
Well, apart from the first fish, which I didn't manage really to get any footage of the take or actually play it in, rod's not been out there that long. I've just switched over to the plastic boilies to get away from the crayfish. I'm not even joking, it's hit the water. I've sunk the line, put the bobbin on, got the zig out, turned around and it's gone. So yeah, let's see if we can get this one in. Well, apologies if you can hear all the wind noise, it's blowing right into me, but yeah, that rod straight out there, gone within 2 minutes, so happy days. I think now that is enough for me to put 3 rods on a spot. I'm not going to chase them with a zig, 3 rods are going on a spot, going to get some more bait out and then we'll deal with this fish. So yeah, happy days, fish number 2. Oh, can I have a hand quickly, mate?
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah. Well, this fish is going to have to wait. My friend next door has just picked up my rod, it's just gone off, so going to get this fish back in the sling quickly, leave it in to rest and deal with this fish. So yeah, it's looking promising. Well, this is a bit crazy. Like I said, I was just dealing with that fish and yeah, luckily the lad next to me, he was on hand. The bobbin had just smacked up. We've got the fish back in the sling now, so we'll play this one, get this one in. And again, no change. I'm going to get this rod straight back out, get 4 spoms over the top, and then we'll deal with the fish. Yes. Well, check this fish out. 32 pound in ounces. I got interrupted with a second fish, which was another 27. So have a quick look at that now. But yeah, what a start. That's 3 fish in a couple of hours. Ronnie's with the maggots over bait. Yeah, can't ask much more than that. And the first 30 of 2025. Well, I've literally just released that 32 in ounces mirror and the bobbin's just dropped to the floor. And we're into fish number 4. So average stamp of fish so far has been really good. A 27 in ounces and a 32 in ounces. So yeah, really good stamp of fish so far. Let's see if we can get this one in for fish number 4. But check this out. That's fish number 4. They just seem to be coming along. Every time I'm trying to either do a bit of footage with the fish or I'm releasing them, the rod just seems to keep going off. So that rod's back out, couple of spoms. We're going to release this one and hopefully have a brew. I've been waiting for a brew now for the past 2 hours. Right, let's slip this one back. Well, I've just landed fish number 5 and it's a pretty special fish. It's a lovely mirror, so I'm pretty sure it's a 30 as well. But yeah, just a massive shout out to Jake and Guyton. They've helped me. It took out one of my rogs. Guyton brought it in, kindly clipped it back up for me. And now Jake is making me a brew. What more can you ask for? Well, moment of truth, we're just gonna weigh this, but I'm pretty confident this is a 30. $31.6. Well, I said I had something special. Check that out. Second 30 of the session. I don't normally leave my rods out or spom after a fish, and I've done it on this one. I wanted to get this out and admire it. That's an absolute gem from Brasenose 2. I'm going to get some pictures of this, slip this one back, and then get the rods and spoms out, because I should have done that already. Well, I finally managed to get 2 rods out and 3 spoms over the area. I now need to just top this bucket back up. I never fill it up too much. I like to keep it as fresh as possible. So what I'm going to do now, make this up, get a couple more spoms out, get the 3rd rod out, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be too long before we get another fish. But what a start to the session. 2 27s, 2 30s, a stunning 30 as well, and a mid 20 as well. So the stamper fish that I've had has been exceptional for B2. Normally I'm pasty bashing, but yeah, I'm more than happy with how this session's going so far. So I'm going to make this up now and get some more spoms out.
It feels decent, I've just not played fish in such a long time.
Boy, this is, do you know, this is... There we go. Got it on the net. Got it on the
net. I've got a triple take. Just landed one. Guy still on my 2nd one. And that one's
take this, you can land this. Take this shot, and then I'll bring that one in, and then you can land that one.
But it just goes to show, getting them spoms accurately, 3 rods on the spot, triple takes. It's not the first time this has happened, and yeah, I'm sure it won't be the last. As long as you fish B2 as accurate as you can, get the rigs spot on. This one's not happy, and yeah, you can have big hits like this. This is fish number 8, and I'm pretty sure this ain't the end of this session. Alright, go sleep.
Wow, what a crazy 5 minutes that was with a triple take. This is the best one of the 3, not the biggest, but the best looking. I had another plain mirror, which I'll just show you now quickly. And then sort of a bigger mirror, but yeah, just a bit of footage of that. I slipped it back. It left me with this absolutely stunning fully scaled from Brasenose 2. That's fish number 8, and I've got 1 rod in the water. Had to deal with these fish just before it gets dark, so a couple of snaps of this, get it back, and I get all the rods back out again. Well, the afternoon has absolutely flown by and we're into the evening. I've not managed to sort of do much. I've just got the rods out now with 3 spoms over the top. But before I put any more bait out, I'm just going to cook up some food. I've only eaten a cinnamon roll that Guyton brought me and 2 swigs of my coffee and a biscuit before all 3 rods went off. So yeah, just a massive shout out to Jake for giving me a hand. Sometimes on B2 it can go a little bit crazy, and having them people around you to give you a hand is always nice. So yeah, right. Chicken wraps, and yeah, we'll put some spoms out after that. But all I'm going to do quickly now is just attach one of the bite lights to my spom, and all these do, it puts a little green light on there and it helps me see where my spom's going at night. So if it's going far left or far right, I can cut it down and really concentrate my bait on my area, make sure it's accurate, and hopefully keep them bites coming. So just going to whack this on now, get a couple of spoms out, just go from there.
But we've just had the first bite of the evening. The rod's gone straight back out, followed by 3 spoms, and we've got the fish in the net just over there. So we'll take a look at this now, get it back, and hopefully there'll be a few more, but it's never normally that busy throughout the night. So all my eggs are being put into one basket really in regards to sort of daytime bites. So yeah, I'm glad to still be picking off fish. So let's have a look and see how big this one is. Well, it's just gone 3 o'clock in the morning and we've landed our first one of the night. Nothing crazy, maybe a high double, maybe a low 20. Not gonna weigh it, just gonna treat its mouth and get this one back. But yeah, it's never normally that busy at night time on here, so we'll take the one and hopefully build on a hit of fish again throughout the day. Pucker. Thank you very much, Mr. Carp. Well, good morning, and yeah, waking up nice and early this morning, refreshing all 3 rods, getting some bait out has paid off because I've just had my first take, and this fish is absolutely stunning. I must say the stamp of fish and the quality of fish I've had on this session on Brasenose 2 is most probably the best I've had, so yeah, hopefully it continues in this way. But I'm out of spod mix. I need to make up a spod mix now, get 4 or 5 spoms out. I've just redone the rod, and then we'll take a look at the fish in a second. So yeah, what a start to this morning. And as always on Brasenose 2, it was a quiet night last night with only landing 1, so hopefully today will be action packed, and that is fish number 10 in that landing net. Right, let's get this spod mix made and get some bait out for these carp. Well, this is why it's important to get up nice and early, watch the water, and know when to redo your rods, redo your bait, because after landing the first one this morning, fish number 10, I've just gone to sort it all out, and then the rod's gone off again, and there's a nice common in there. So that's fish number 11. Right, let's get it out, let's weigh the first one, take some pictures, and then get the common out and have a look at that as well. Yeah, hard work pays off all the time. Well, that's fish number 10. Getting up early, refreshing the rods, getting the bait out, pays off. While everyone's in their bivvy, sheltered away, I was working the swim and keeping them bites coming. Gonna get a few pictures of this, slip this one back, and I've got fish number 11 in the net. There we go. Check fish number 11 out. That's the first coming of the session. I'm not gonna weigh it. This one wants to go back. I need to get some spomming done because I need to keep them fish in this area. Well, what a start to the morning that is, and yeah, I've just been joined by TERREIGN themselves just up there. We're going to be doing some product shots today, all the new garments that'll be ready for release very shortly, but in between that obviously we're still going to be doing some fishing, so if the bites slow down a little bit it's because I'm doing some photo products and etc, so yeah, let's see what happens, but hopefully we will still catch some more fish. Well, we're nearly finished with the photo shoot with TERREIGN, and they've kindly donated one of their new Bombs Away jumpers, and you have a chance of winning this in any colour. All you simply got to do is comment down below the word bait, subscribe to the channel, and I will pick a winner in a couple of weeks' time and message you directly, and we will get one of these sent out to you. Right, talking about bait, I need to get some of that in the water because I've stopped fishing and we need to catch some more carp. Well, that is us done now with Terrain. That's all the product shots done. Some fantastic designs coming very soon, but most importantly, let's get back to the fishing. Now it is really slowed down. As you can see, the weather behind me is absolutely horrendous compared to what it was yesterday. It's a very cold northerly wind. The wind's picked up, and if I'm honest, I haven't seen anyone else catch at all this morning. So I think we might be in for a tricky sort of rest of the session, but what we're not going to do is slow down. We're going to get some more bait out now and hopefully draw an extra fish or two in. But yeah, after them 2 fish this morning, it's gone really quiet. So let's crack on, get a spod mix made. Most importantly, let's get some food made because I'm bloody starving. Well, I've decided to change my spot. I've gone a little bit further to 31 wraps now, and just off to my right, we've seen a couple of fish show, and yeah, even before I've got any bait out, the rod's gone on just a single with some maggot toppers. So I'm going to concentrate, get this one in, and then I'm going to put some spoms out, wrap this rod back up, and hopefully we can get a few more because today hasn't been great, and this is the first one in about 6 hours. So, right, let's get this one in. Feels big. But check this out, a quick change in spot. I'm not even joking, didn't get any bait out and the rod went on a single. And this is a repeat catcher for me. I had this at about 33.12, it's now 36.12, so it's absolutely piling on the weight. But yeah, I'm not going to take too long with this one, it's a repeat catcher, so slip this back. I've just got the spoms out now, so hopefully we're in for a few fish. Oh, made up with that. Well, check this little one out. That's fish number 14. Not long after losing one, the rod's gone off again. Just gonna slip this one back through the legs, off it goes. Well, we're fastly approaching the evening and we're on 14 fish. It's been a bit hard and slow today, but that change of spot kept the bait the same, kept the rigs the same, and we're starting to nick off fish now. The wind's massively picked up and it's absolutely Baltic. This northerly wind, I can feel the coldness in it. So for me, gonna have a hot water bottle, have a burger, chill out with my friend who I've not seen in a while and chew the fat. And then hopefully we'll see you with a couple of fish this evening. Wow, good morning, and what a beautiful morning it is. Just look at the sun just appearing now, and we've got a carp just in that net down there. Yeah, it's been very difficult last night. I'd done something again that I normally wouldn't do, but the winds got up to 30-mile-an-hour gusts and I just couldn't fish that distance. So I pulled the rods in last night. I woke up this morning, redone all 3 of them, put some spoms out, and we've been rewarded with a fish within 10 minutes. So it's going to be a tricky one today due to the wind. but I'm off this morning, so let's see if we can nick one more, but that's fish number 15 in the net. But there we go. The rewards are getting up nice and early, redoing the rods and the bait. This is fish number 15, and I'm gonna end this session and this video here. 330s, upper 20s, some stunning fish. Welcome back to Linear Fisheries. I'll see you all in the bank next time.